Welcome back, guys. It's Tipsy Talks podcast. That wasn't as much energy as it looked like it was going to be, but we're back. It's another week. This is Leanne. I didn't say that last time.
No, we didn't. This is Kristen. What's up, guys?
We
Welcome
had an
back.
ordeal last week with the editing process. It had to be re-edited like 5 times the night before. And even like normally it's ready to publish at midnight, and we couldn't even publish it until 10 a.m. I think, because we literally had to go through it again in the morning because it was being edited until 1 a.m. And I was like, we need to listen to this again with fresh ears.
Yeah, it was
everything.
It was a mess.
By 1 a.m. I was like, this whole episode's trash. Let's just forget it.
But we posted, we got through it. We're praying that does not ever happen again because it was a living hell. This is another week of us not knowing what we're talking about because I think can't function with outlines. Yeah, we can't function with an outline. We work better when we just, talk naturally about whatever's going on in our brains.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually excited, and this is actually a good little thing to say because we're going to probably start talking about it on the podcast weekly.
Yes.
Love Island US season 2 starts on the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try to keep up and watch it because it is if it's the same layout as UK, which I'm pretty sure it is, it's like a daily show.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 4 or 5 nights a week. So I think 5 listeners, I think what we're going to start doing is we're going to watch it a lot so that we can do a little catch up or recap, whatever it is when we record it. I think we're going to start doing that on the podcast because I'm really excited. Love Island's a really, really cool dating show. I watched the UK one for a while. Series 3 and 4 is my favorite. If you want to check it out, it's on Hulu. But it's a really cool, fun dating show. It's like not live, but kind of live, where it's like you usually I don't want to get it wrong, but I think you literally watch the stuff from the day before. So like if we watched it on a Tuesday, we'd be watching Monday, if that makes sense. I think it's like that. I could be wrong because again, it's been a while since I've watched it. And yeah, everyone should watch Love Island USA starting August 24th on CBS, I think. That's my
Love Island
for Love Island.
I never watched the show, but I played the game on my phone.
The game on the phone is addicting.
Oh my gosh. You know what? You always look like a bad person, even when you try to pick the right things.
Oh, no, you don't.
Annoying.
I'm like, listen, I was full blown. When did you play season 2?
Yes.
Did you win?
I think I stopped playing actually.
Oh, okay. So I won the game.
Didn't want to pay for anything.
So I won the game, and I ended up winning with Levi.
Ooh.
Yeah, Levi. So I won with Levi, and then I started season 3, and I only did like 2 days of it. Because like I would play it when I would get home from work and had to like try to fall asleep. So I would play like a little bit before then. But yeah, I'm a proud Love Island winner.
I want to say, I don't know what, I won 1 season. I don't know if it was 1 or 2. But my problem with the game is that I have, as we all know, me and you both have like addictive personalities.
Yeah,
and
that's
once
the
I'm
problem.
in something, I'm in it, and like they're like, "Hey, you're out of tickets. You can't get to the next episode." And I'm like, "Purchase 5 more tickets."
I'm $4.99 that bitch, and I'm gonna buy tickets and gems.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's $4.99. It's no big deal. And then I get my Apple bill coming out of my bank statement, and it's like $30.
I have no idea.
And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. That's definitely not what I want to happen right now. I had to stop. I had to delete the game off of my phone because my finances come before winning a mobile app game. It's the same thing with like the Kardashian game. I played it.
Oh my god, that Kardashian game, I got it to be like, oh, it's gonna be so bad.
Same.
And then I was like, I cannot spend $20 on gems or
Yeah. So
K, whatever it was, like K Cash or whatever it was called.
yeah. When it first came out and I downloaded it, it was around the time that I was going down the shore, like during the summer. And
Ooh.
I'm not kidding you. It was my addiction to this game was so bad that I would sometimes skip days at the beach to stay home and charge my phone to friggin' play this game. Okay.
Oh my God.
I hated myself for it. And then I realized I was like, Kristen, you need to stop. This is a little ridiculous. You should not be spending money or time like this on a mobile game. Games like that, I actually, as much as I love them like so much, I have to avoid them because I will spend my entire paycheck on tickets to get to episode 10 to find out what happened at the villa in Love Island.
Sent you and Bree the other day, or yesterday, they started posting the starting lineup of the Islanders. Oh my God, I'm so excited, dude. And what's it's like you only see the five or six girls and 5 or 6 guys.
Right.
But then there's a whole there's so many more that aren't on the show yet, and I'm like, who's it gonna be?
Yeah, that's why I think I love this show so much more. Even though I never fully watched the season, just by playing the game, I got that like aspect.
I'm so excited.
But yeah, there's a couple guys that are pretty hot.
Yeah, but then always, and then you always know that there's gonna be like super attractive guys that are just like, all right, this couple's really good, but this guy that we're about to throw in matches her type on paper more. Bam, throw him in, shock the villa. Oh my God, I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. You have to remind me because I'll forget the date.
I'm super excited. I wish I could come up and do like, if I lived up there, we could be having the watch parties nightly at my house, apartment. That would be the goal, is that every week at whatever time you would come over. I also, speaking of watch parties, the flyers.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
They just need to, I'm not going to jinx that part of it.
Don't say it.
But like, I feel like next round, we should start going to watch parties.
Yeah, I'm so down to do a watch party. I know Xfinities are pretty, I mean, it's low key, of course, because of quarantine and all that.
Yeah.
COVID stuff, but I'm so down for it because my problem is right now with hockey. So yesterday was the first day that I watched a game by myself.
Yeah.
During playoffs. Like I have been with my dad or my brother. I love
watching games by myself because I can just go off harder.
I hate it.
I love it.
I hate it.
That's just me liking to be alone though.
I hate it. I did not enjoy it. Because every other game during playoffs, I was with someone watching it. Yesterday I was not, and tonight I'm going to be by myself watching it, and I'm stressed because I get stressed already. I get super stressed out during the games in general, but when I'm by myself, it's 10 times worse because I have no one to talk me off the ledge.
When I get stressed out of games, I'd rather be by myself because I will fake that I'm fine. Okay. I'll fake that I'm fine if I'm around people because I don't like people to see that I'm freaking out. So I will pretend fine, and then I'll be 10 times, but then I'm 10 times worse.
Yeah, inside. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I'm okay with faking that I'm fine, though, when I'm around other people. It kind of calms me a little bit more, to be honest.
Oh, no, it makes me 10 times worse. If I feel like I can't show it, then I'm bottled up 10 times worse, and I'm like, I gotta go. Deuces.
Yeah. The game tonight, though, it's I don't like these 8 p.m. games. I feel like it takes
because I like to be in bed at 8 p.m.
Right? I feel like it takes forever to get to the game during the day. Not only that, it gets like second period and I'm like falling asleep on the couch. It's bad. It's really bad.
That's like the only benefit of when I lived in LA. 12 o'clock games started at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
7 o'clock games started at 4. Like that's like one of my favorite parts about LA is like during hockey season, I had hockey all day long.
Yeah, and I did not, which sucked. Now we have hockey all day long. Now
I know I'm checking the schedule right now just to see who's on today.
Listen, Colorado.
1, 2, 3. There are 4 games tonight that could literally all decide next round.
I need them all to decide next round because
Yeah.
I'm anxious over the Colorado game.
I really want
I love
Colorado to make it to
Colorado.
Stanley Cup, to be honest.
Same. Honestly, I want it to be, I'm not going to say the one team because I'm not
Don't say the
jinxing
East
anything.
Coast team, but what do you want your West
Yeah.
Coast?
But I really want it to be Colorado, like
Yeah.
really badly.
That game, okay, that Stanley Cup final, because I know who you want.
I'll
You'll
cry.
die.
I'll actually cry.
I'll honestly live at your house that full week so we could go to every watch party.
Yeah, my heart would be so torn.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't. We all know who I would want, but like in the end, like after, if it happened, I would be like, oh,
Can I come console you?
yeah, like, I'm so sorry. Colorado has a special place in my heart for one specific reason, and I'm just giving out names of players left and right on this podcast.
I feel like we stopped caring about that whole don't say players' names.
Absolutely stopped caring. I shout out the fact that I love Travis Konechny last weekend, and now I'm about to shout out the fact that I love Tyson Jost. Hello. Love you, sir. If you make it to the Stanley Cup, that series, and it is a specific team playing on the other side, I'm sorry. I cannot root for you. I love you, but I cannot root for you. But just know, if the other team does win, I can catch a flight to Colorado and I can come console you when you're done.
That's like the cool thing about if that was the finals. Both those teams would be so cool if they got a cup.
Yeah, it would be awesome. It would be so awesome. I would be heartbroken for a bit, but I would also be like, let me come celebrate with y'all because I feel like that would be awesome.
But also for Colorado, my side, they have two former Caps players that had my heart, Gruby and Burakovsky, and I love those two so much. But I will be rooting for the other team that Kristen likes.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Do you remember the first two games I went to? I literally wore the exact same outfit to both because
I think we
both wore
did too, though.
Same outfits.
We did. Listen, same outfit, different location of seats, though.
But also, like, a month apart, so it's not like we didn't wash them.
Right, like, we're clean people.
Oh, my God, it was so funny. But we were both like, we didn't get any good photos. Why not just wear the outfits that we like?
We didn't. We didn't get any.
But we're so bad at getting photos together.
We are
the only time we've taken good photos is Canada.
Yeah, and like there's only so many times you can use the Canada picture.
Anyways, what are we talking about?
Pictures. We don't have a lot of pictures together.
Yeah, we don't have a lot. But
we were also talking about the first games that we went to. But now, you know what I do? I compare like how much like effort we put into the first two games that we went to, and then I look back at my birthday game and we're like, hey, we're all doing super casual.
But your birthday game, let me tell you guys a little secret about this birthday game. So we had planned the outfits for her birthday game for 3 months. 3 months. We all were like, oh, I bought snakeskin pants. Kristen had a snakeskin shoe? Boots?
Yeah.
And Bree got a snakeskin bodysuit and a purse, I think. But I think she was going with the bodysuit. I forget what it was. I know there was a bodysuit involved. Mm-hmm. And we were so excited to rock these because we were going to go out afterwards. First off, that's the first thing. We never go out when we say we're going to go out because by the end of something, we are exhausted and we just want to eat pizza and go to bed. So we say we were going to go out. I had my boots on. I took that outfit to Dallas to test it out in Dallas to see how it worked. It worked great. It was a great outfit. I was going to wear a black long sleeve turtleneck with the pants and like these black boots. It was great. Cut to the day of the game. I drive up. So I get to Kristen's, I park. I think I had a parking issue that day, so I was already over it. So I parked the car.
Which is not shocking in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but for the first few times I went to your house, I had really good luck with parking. And I think this day I had to drive around a couple times. It was a mess. But so I get in the house and we're just like on her floor. And then we're like looking at each other and we're both just like, we don't want to change. So we text Brie and we say, hey, don't leave your house yet. We're doing casual wear tonight. So we all roll up to Wells Fargo with our leggings and like cropped hoodie or so. Oh, that's what it was. I was wearing that was a different game.
No, I think it was the
There-
puffer jacket.
It was the puffer jacket game. So I had my leggings on, crop top, puffer jacket. I got I think it's Kristen's brother's old Flyers hat that I was wearing. It was a day. And then Kristen's got I think she wore her jean jacket with a white shirt and leggings or something.
Something like that. It was something so basic.
We literally were like, screw it. We were going to look like girls that were going out after the game. And we roll up and we're like, we did not care. We did not care today at all.
Listen, don't get it wrong. We still looked bomb. We looked amazing.
Yeah, we still looked great.
But
it just wasn't the level we were supposed to be at.
No, we were supposed to be at the level that I wanted us to be at was we would go to the game, we would go to the bar, we were getting some phone numbers that night at the bar. No, we went to the game. If we would have went to a bar after looking the way that we did, I probably would have had guys being like, let me call you an Uber to go home because you do not look good right now.
First off, yeah, because then we walked in the rain afterwards and we turned into wet dogs.
God. It was bad.
We're calling the Ubers to get us and then ordering the pizza or McDonald's on the way back.
Yeah, it was so bad, dude.
That was such a fun game though.
But what I'm going to say right now is, and I'm saying this and I'm leaving it in this episode because this will remind us the next game that we can actually physically be at, okay? We are going to, even if we do a casual look, we are getting our asses and we are walking to Xfinity after, and we are at least getting a beer. It could be one beer.
We went to Xfinity after, we just didn't stay.
We didn't even go in. We need to go in. We gotta go in.
Outside of it.
We have to go in. We have to at least get a beer, and then we can go home. That is the plan.
Okay.
Because listen, we're old, but we're not that old to the point where we're going to be we're not doing this. We got to do it at least once.
I'm pretty old.
No, you're not. Shut up. You're not. We need to do it at least once. That's it. It's in this episode, which means it's happening. Thank you. So I want to talk about a TikTok trend that's been popping up on my For You page for weeks now. And that trend is the trend of girls and guys going on and telling their first date horror stories on TikTok. But here's my thing, okay? I need to know, are we all living the same life?
I don't think I ever had a horror story on a date.
Oh, listen. I had this one girl last night who she popped up on my For You page and she told the story very briefly. I'm going to explain it. She got ready for a date with this guy, super excited to go on it. He texts her. He's like, hey, I'm running 15 minutes late. Is that good with you? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And then maybe 20 minutes later, he's like, hey, I got to cancel. And she's fully ready, literally about to walk out the door, and he's like, I gotta cancel. So she starts ranting about how this was your shot, you canceled on me and blah blah blah, all this stuff. But I then saw about 4 more videos that were the exact same as that one, and I didn't like the one that she put up. And these people all were ready for a date, and they were ready. The guy said 15 minutes they were gonna be there, and then they canceled the date. So I'm wondering, and again, I didn't like the first video, so the algorithm couldn't, follow me. But I'm wondering, are we all living the same dating life? Because I feel that happens too often. You're ready for something, and then that person cancels. Even just friendships too. You're fully ready for something.
People that are shitty.
I mean, it's definitely people that are shitty. But it's such a oh god, that started playing. It's such a TikTok trend that people start talking about their bad first dates, and everyone that I see is about this.
But half the time I think half these TikToks are oh, that's what's trending now, I'm going to make up something.
Yeah, and I'm about to go on and start making up some fake
dates.
Do it. See what happens.
Do it.
It's so weird. I
but
got
also
some bad
I think
dates.
But I think that's because for me, I haven't been on one, but also because I I don't know if this correlates with it, but I don't do dating apps. So I don't go on dates with people that I have not started having a friendship with.
True.
So I don't really do any of that, like, oh, I just met you on dating app, I'm going to go out and meet you. Like, I don't do that at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe that's why I have
I mean,
not
I
had
guess it
that.
could be dating apps. You're lucky. You're extremely lucky.
I mean, I'm not lucky because I
I don't know. I
literally
just feel
don't
like,
ever go on any.
dude, you're lucky. Dates aren't really that fun anymore. They're really not. It's like there's so much pressure about dates, and it's not even like, obviously I can't sit here and say that I don't know what it was like before, like, technology and like social media, because I was young when all that stuff came out and I wasn't like dating like this. But I feel like the dating world today, it's so different because of these apps and like because of social media, that you go on a date and it's not really like, you're not really on a date anymore. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, you're sitting there across from this person that you've been either texting or messaging on an app, and then it's just the vibe isn't there usually. For me, at least, I should
Also,
say.
I don't even like going on dates where it's not like I'm doing something. If I'm just sitting there with someone, I have to already like you and like have been hanging out with you, because I'm
Yeah.
sitting there with, in general, even with friends, I don't like just sitting somewhere unless like I've known you my whole life and we're
Yeah.
just normal, casual. We can just sit there and just exist. But if not, I want to go to Dave and Buster's. I want to go mini golfing. I want to go and do shit. I don't
Yeah.
want to
No, I get
sit at
that.
a dinner and a movie.
Yeah.
If I wanted to
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
the same
dinner and a
way.
movie, I would stay home.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like, a first date needs to be something fun. It doesn't need to be like a crazy thing. Like, I don't need you to be spending a bunch of money on this date,
I
but
don't want
like
you
I
spending
I do
any
want to
money.
do something. I do want you to like do something, but I'm also that person the same way. Like, if I've known this person for a while, I'm super content with just like sitting there and like, going for a drive or something and not like
Yeah.
fully having to do something crazy. I'm also very like simple. I don't require much. Like, if you just want to spend time with me, I'm cool with that. But that's more on the level of like, if I really like you, a first date, like, I don't just want to spend time with you. I want you to actually like show that you're a fun person.
Yeah, no, I want to go like have fun. Not
Yeah.
like have fun like I want to go to a bar and da da da, because that's stressful to me.
Yeah. No,
I want to go to like
it
Dave and
can be.
Buster's, an arcade, mini golf, bowling. Like I want to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. But yeah,
Croquet, bocce ball. I don't know.
I've been seeing these videos on TikTok of people just like giving their dating stories, and I've realized everyone that I listen to is pretty much like the same kind of theme. And I'm like, maybe can we start a trend of giving like good dating stories? Like, I want to hear about the success rates of people. Like, I want to know that you had a good first date and like he didn't ghost you the next day.
Here's the thing.
You know?
People don't like that because people like misery.
I know, it's
People
kind of
feed off of
depressing.
other people's misery.
It's depressing. Like, I used to feed off of people's misery, and I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes too when I'm like feeling shitty about myself. But
Mhm.
like right now, I'm at the point where I'm just like, I want to know that you went on a date with this guy and he treated you like the queen that you are, and you got a call back the next day. And he was really into you. Like, I want stuff like that for these people. I don't know. That sounds like very hallmarky of me. I
It
kind of
doesn't.
hate it.
Relax.
Uh, But yeah, this trend has been literally on my page every day. Like, I can go through my TikToks and like watch 2 dance ones and then like 2 tarot ones, and then I'll have 5 date ones about how, the guy stood them up or the guy was like lacking in communication and blah 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 and stuff like that. So, TikTok's a weird place, man. It's like there's so many weird shit on there.
I have to like stay off TikTok for like 3 days for sometimes.
Yeah, because it can
Because
be a little
sometimes it's like,
overwhelming.
dude, it's so overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, how? Because then it's like, this video is supposed to show up for girls that have brown hair and green eyes. And I'm like, hello?
Yeah. Like, how did you know that?
How did this
Um,
actually happen? I did not put anything about my hair or eyes in here.
right. My thing too with TikTok that I need to take a break with, and sometimes I'll just be like, this is so unrealistic, the story that you're telling. And I don't know why you're telling it, because it's so unrealistic that it doesn't make me want to finish watching your video. I just want to scroll, and I need to take a break from that, because I'll go like days without having ridiculous stuff, but then other days when I'm like, there's no way that people in this world are that fucking weird. But there are. Like, I sent you one yesterday of this guy telling his audience about, you know, his first date with this girl, and she claimed that she was a mermaid. Like, are there people that do this?
I feel like that should have stopped when they were like 10.
Yeah, it should have.
When they were watching H2O.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue. I think she started watching H2O on Netflix again.
Probably. But like, seriously, like, I laughed at it the first time, but then I'm like, did this really happen? Like, is there a woman out there who truly thinks that she is a fucking mermaid? That's like the people.
It's like Strange Addiction.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, that's like the people who are eating weird shit, but also who like think they're in relationships with like pool floats.
I was literally gonna talk about, mention like, yeah, there's the woman that was obsessed with or married a carnival ride.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I need to know how much of the producers are really pushing that, because there's no way that this woman is really out there marrying a carnival ride.
No, there are that kind of people that are that.
I want to meet them. Can they come on an episode and be a guest?
I'll cry because I'll feel bad for them.
No, I have questions. I have many questions. I don't feel bad. I am intrigued.
I feel so bad.
I need to know what's up.
I'm eating a Starburst. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. I need to know what's up. Like, seriously. Like, I really can't comprehend. There's also that episode of the guy that like married his car. This is the thing. They talk about having like sexual relations with these objects, and I'm like, I need to know, what do you do? That's
what my brain was just. I was literally, as soon as I finished chewing that Starburst, I was gonna say, I don't understand when they say that they've had sexual relations. Are they just like rubbing up on it? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, like that's not
like for
sex.
The guy, I kind of understand a bit more.
Yeah, but
because like, with the car, he can just in the exhaust pipe.
I feel like that's dangerous.
Of course, it's dangerous. He's married to a car.
Well, I know, but like, I don't know.
He gets in a fight and says, "Just run me over."
Here's my thing. I want to sit down. Like, I don't want to know why you married a car or a carnival ride or anything.
You want to ask the logistics?
Yeah, I want to know, how does it work? Like, what do you do? I need a specific play-by-play of what you do. That's the
OnlyFans. Go to OnlyFans. Strange Addiction's OnlyFans account to find out what really happens.
There's probably one. There's definitely one out there.
I wouldn't be surprised if like some of these people started doing OnlyFans.
It's so crazy to me. I feel like after we're done recording, I'm gonna go watch My Strange Addiction and see.
See, I can't even watch. Like, I know the stuff that happens on the show, but I cannot watch that show.
Oh, I can. See, here's the thing. When I first started watching it, it started out like, I don't want to say easy, but it was like people eating soap and like,
eating soap, eating like cotton balls.
Yeah, like
and now it's like My Strange Addiction. I married a carnival ride.
Yeah,
it's like True Life.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. It's like True Life. It's like this.
True Life used to be so good.
I loved that show. I was obsessed with it.
True Life.
So obsessed.
I married a carnival ride. You know what MTV show I used to love?
What?
You think you know me, but you have no idea. This is the diary of da 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 da. When I was growing up, I would watch it, and I used to like say, because I used to pretend that I was gonna be like a superstar.
Of course.
I'd be like, "You think you know me, but you have no idea. This is the diary of Leanne Maggio."
I love that, dude.
Oh my god, I loved that. Did you? Did you also? Sorry. Did you also pretend that you did the mouse ears?
Always.
Oh my god.
Always.
And this is Leanne, and you're watching Disney Channel.
And I would do the little boop, like the little hand thing. Yeah, absolutely. If everyone's listening, they know what the hand thing is.
They have to. Literally, always. Kelsey's listening, and I know she's sitting there going, "We did do that. You are correct."
I also used to do, which is my psychopath little ass, I would like sit there and pretend I was in episodes of shows. Ooh, like I was in like Lizzie McGuire. Yeah, and like I was like my own character, like a new character introduced to the show, and that's when I would get to do the little mouse ears because I was the new
love that.
character.
What was
Me
your
and Hillary were best
character
friends.
name? Or
I'm not
was it
gonna lie,
just your own
don't
name?
remember.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't remember. I was like different characters for different shows. I was
I'm
like
Kristen
cameos
from
in each
Lizzie
one.
McGuire, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Literally, that's what I used to say. Oh my god, it's such a simpler time.
God, it was good times.
It was such a good time.
What other funny stuff happened?
With like
I
shows
like
and
the
stuff, or just in
reminiscing. I can't talk. Just like in
It's
general, like
fine.
so shows that like I really can't talk. I quit. I'm done. I'm over. This is my last episode. Kristen, find a new host.
I would like to let everyone know that we are not drinking right now. We haven't like drank anything in a couple episodes because we
record at like 9 a.m. I honestly thought about bringing up a wine bottle this morning. That's where my mental state was this morning.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of support that though.
I literally almost brought the wine bottle up. But here's the thing: if we were 9 a.m. recording this together, we would have been drinking. But I think
it's blacked out.
We'd have been like, it's 9 a.m. brunch time.
Mimosas, anyone? Let's go.
100%. If I was already living up there, you would come over in the mornings and we would record a mimosa episode and then a beer episode and then a wine episode.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing that's going to happen when I finally move up there.
And
we're going to spend the whole day recording and it's just like, this is mimosas.
But like by mimosa episode, I mean a bottle of champagne for you, a bottle of champagne for me, and like an eyedropper of orange juice in the bottle of champagne.
An orange juice for a chaser if we need it.
Exactly. And I can promise you I'm not going to need it.
No, I love champagne. I'm not a big orange juice fan.
Same. I hate orange juice. Oh, I hate it.
What's a Bellini? What peach?
They have strawberry ones as well.
Ooh, I love a good strawberry.
I would do a peach Bellini. I would do any. Listen, a tequila sunrise too in the morning. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So when are you moving here?
The whole game plan is to be up there as soon as I possibly can. And then if I come up there for playoff games to watch, we'll obviously try to record the morning after or night of a game.
Yeah.
Night after games are always like exhausted laying down and recording when we're laying down in a room.
Literally.
But yeah, I can't wait for that to happen. I already have like it's all planned out in my brain. Like the episodes, the YouTube stuff that'll happen, everything like that is already planned out in my brain. I just need to get the location because I already have the dream location too. I just need to get it. And then it all falls
Such a planner.
I literally have it all planned out. I'm a dreamer. It's not a planner, it's a dreamer.
It's both. It's a mixture of both. Yeah, but when you're out here, it's going to be so much easier to record and get things done. So much easier to actually do things. Soon.
Maybe
soon, very soon.
Less chaotic. Probably not. They'll probably still be chaotic.
You don't promise that to the people because it's not going to happen.
They're like any of our listeners that we have is probably like, no, we would like you to be chaotic.
Yeah.
It's more
We're
authentic.
just a chaotic bunch. So I think Leanne's got a little something fun happening for us now that we haven't done in a really long time.
Okay, so as Kristen said, we haven't done this in a while, so I pulled out the 52 silly things to do when you are blue cards and shuffled them around a bit and then pulled out 3 cards, one for Kristen, one for me, and one for the listeners. But of course, feel free to do all 3 if you want, because we are still in a pandemic. People, wear your masks and try not to feel too blue. Kristen, the card that came up for you is clean a closet.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I actually cleaned out my shoe closet this morning.
Did you really?
I did, and I ripped out all my old Jonas Brothers posters that were hanging in it.
That, you know what? That needed to happen.
It did. It took a lot. I actually took down a lot of stuff that was hanging on my walls.
Wow. Oh my god, wait, gross. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I just realized behind you.
They're still there, but I took the arrow picture down.
You took down the arrow picture? You took down the postcard thing?
Yeah.
Or not post note thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's called growth.
It is called growth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. My card that came out was postcards to a friend.
Oh, what are you gonna send me?
I don't know, but I might find something at Barnes & Noble, actually.
Hey.
And then the one for the listeners is trashy treats. So, like, get your frozen foods, get your cakes, get your donuts. Just eat some trashy treats and enjoy life because you know what? Who gives a shit?
I've been listening to that one way too closely personally, but
same.
This was a fun episode. Oh my God, we have one more thing that we need to do.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's Dad Jokes with Leanne. All right. I bought my friend an elephant for his room. He said thanks. I said, don't mention it. Wow, you didn't laugh at all.
It took me a second. Oh my God.
Wow.
It took me a second. I'm like, elephant. Oh, I get it now. Oh, shit.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Now to the other part of the end. You know the drill, everybody. Follow all the goodies. Head over to our Instagram at Tipsy Talks Podcast. There's a link in the bio that has our YouTube, our Facebook, where you can listen to the podcast. It has our website on it. And then in our bio, you also have the links to our personal Instagrams at Leanne, at LEAMAGG, and then at KRISSCIO. And then also my little personal shout out, please follow Leanne Canvas. I have some pretty nice canvas prints up that are still available at Leanne Canvas, LEANNECANVAS. Bam. All right, everybody. We like you guys a lot.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening. We will talk at you again next week. Also, wait, hold on. Don't forget to, when you go to the website, submit some posts. Even if it's just like, hey, you guys are great. Hey, you guys are fucking annoying. Whatever it is. Give us an idea, topics, give us anything like that. Stories that you want to submit. Maybe tell us your dating horror stories or your dating great stories. All right, guys. We like you guys a lot.
Thanks for listening.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Blech.